Hello to you. This is Jesse Johnson. This is the real universe and the false heliocentric religion universe. You have been taught since childhood and given a false universe or false cosmology. The false universe is called the heliocentric model. This was given to you for political, religious, economic, educational, and mass media purposes to exploit you. You have been brainwashed and mind-controlled since childhood. The first method is to give a population a false cosmology. A large part of one's cultures are produced and based on the type of universe you have. The helio meaning sun, the heliocentric religion model was begun by the white peoples of Europe 500 to 600 years ago by their kings, queens, and aristocracy of different countries. Even after 600 years, the model still isn't perfected. A falsehood taught from preschool to post-university. A universe that does not exist, headed under astronomy. Astronomy is not a science and is not science. 100% not science at all, but false pseudo-science. 96% to 97% false. The heliocentric religion universe goes like this. The Earth is a ball sphere-shaped object, rotating at 1,037 miles per hour at an equator, with a spherical rock moon revolving about 3,700 miles per hour around it. Both Earth and moon revolving around a central sun, 93 million miles on average from this Earth. Revolving around the sun are 10 planets, asteroids, and comet belts making up a so-called solar system. This solar system is in the third or fourth arm of a spiral galaxy in a group of 30 to 35 other galaxies, in a cluster of several hundred galaxies that comes in a dozen or so different shapes and sizes, totaling about 150 billion or so galaxies for this false universe, along with a large set of fictional things and objects making up this false universe, in a universe of about 20 billion years old. None, N-O-N-E, none, 100%, none of this is true. Who says it isn't true? Basic arithmetic, basic geometry, basic trigonometry, basic physics, basic horizon mechanics, basic land and water surveying, basic perspective, basic perception, basic equal distance magnification, basic analemma, basic celestial navigation mechanics, etc. That's who says it isn't, and which is completely presented on my videos. Go to YouTube and write Jessie, J-E-S-S-I-E, Jesse Johnson, then scroll. My image is in a circle. Click the circle, then click videos on home page. Now for the real physical universe. Look at this illustration, please. Hold on. Now, to continue, this here represents the total physical universe. Here, I contend that the physical universe is no more than 200,000 miles in radius, estimated maximum, not necessarily spherical. Here, this here represents the Earth. The Earth, as far as I can tell, is 27,500 miles as an estimated radius. Right at the end is a question mark. Why? Because I do not know for sure. Right here is the sun. The sun, the real sun, is 1,651.29 miles above the Earth's surface when it is circling the equator. This is known, not hypothesized or theorized, but known by using basic trigonometry's angle of elevation. Right here, all around here, the stars right here, the stars are right here, all around. All around. All around. The stars are a few thousands to a few tens of thousands of miles away from the surface of the Earth. And the real stars are lightly hexagonal, circular, and lightly rectangular shaped. Right here is the first Antarctic belt. The first Antarctic belt is approximately 1,500 miles wide. Right here is the second Antarctic belt of ice. The second one, right here. Right here, between the first Antarctic belt and the second Antarctic belt, is Admiral Byrd Land. Right here is Saturn. Right here, Saturn. Here is Jupiter. Here is Mars. Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, and so forth are several thousands of miles in diameter and several thousands of miles away from the Earth. Here is the Polaris North Star, called the North Star. It is approximately 3,400 to 4,000 miles from Earth. Right here is Africa. Right here is the central North Pole, the central North Pole. The Earth, even the United Nations uses a flat Earth map and also considers the Earth a flattened ellipsoid. A flattened ellipsoid has 5 poles. The first pole is the central North Pole, East Pole, West Pole, South Pole, North Pole. 5 poles. As far as I can tell, this is a 95% correct depiction of our physical universe. Of our physical universe. It is approximately 95% correct. I want to thank everyone for listening and watching. Please share this video, and we will meet on the next video, of course, and have a very fine day.
Can you wear your mask, please?
Oh, yes.